Hello guys, this is me Benson again, and today we are going to look at something very simple. But most people have been looking for how to install bits into their PSR E series, and it's very simple. If you're having your flash, like the flash drive, if you're having this, it's very easy for you to install your bit into your keyboard. All you have to do is insert this into your keyboard. Now, for those that do not have the flash, you can see there is a PC here. Just connect that PC, and then you use this to the host. So there is this part of this cable. Let me just pull it for you guys to see. So this part of this, you fix it here to the host. Here, like that. And then if you're having your files that you want to upload into the keyboard or that you want to install into the keyboard, now you move to this PC and copy your files into that. So whatever you're copying, the other side will be coming into the keyboard, but it won't be installed. So now we want to go through the part of installation, because installation is where the problem comes from. Now when my cameraman can come close, we are going to look at how to install these keyboards, the bits of the keyboard. Now, yeah, most of you guys are 7 people, so there are some bits that I've already installed here, but I'm just going to go through with us through the process, so we get to understand what it means to install the bits into your keyboard. Now in this keyboard, this is a PSR E443, but then this same thing that I'm showing is going to apply to the E series, provided you get to understand them. Okay, now what do I do after I've inserted the flash? Now the flash that I've been carrying, it's not having the bits that we need, but there are certain bits that are already installed here. But then the same thing, even if the bits were not there, shall still follow the same procedure, because we are going to reinstall these bits. Now we long press, there's a file control here, that's the function, but if you long press it, it controls the files. You get it? Now I'm going to long press this file function. Now, after I've long pressed that, it brings a load style. That is STY. So that's the style, load style. Now, when it says load style, of course, for different keyboards, for the PSR E463, there will be, you'll have to use the category. There is load sample, there is load style, there is load user, there is delete audio. There is a lot of that on the PSR E463 and 453. But now this we are dealing with the 443, and it's very simple for this case. What you have to do after long pressing the file control, which is the function, long press it, and then after long pressing, so let's long press it, then says load style. Now I come to my execute here. The 0 button here is for execution. So I press execute. Now it gives me which file do I want to install and where do I want to install that file. Now this is a style. It's a Jump South Africa. It's like a South African style. Now for this style, what do I do if I want to install? Again, I come back here to execute, and I execute it again. And the question is load to 200.01 or 202, 204, 204, 205. Yeah, so this one is limited. It only has 5 provision for you to install like your 5 additional bits or expansion files. Okay, now let's load it to 201. We are loading that style to 201. Come back to execute it. Load to, now I've loaded to, I'm loading to 201. So I'm coming back here and I execute it. So my finger is here, just press again. No, don't long press it, just press it once. Then there is the question, load, okay. Then you can say okay, which is execute or yes. But I'm going to use execute it to load. So it's loading. As you can see, it's loading. So you wait for it to load. It will take some seconds, about 1 minute while loading, and then after it will tell you complete. So as you can see, it says complete. Now there's a question, load another style. So let's first sample the style that we've just loaded. Let's come back here. Let's say the 0011. Now the file that we've loaded is on 200.01. So you come here to your style, then you select 201, 201, and there I find my style that I've installed. Now how does it sound like? This is how it is. Now that you can increase the tempo of that style that you've installed to the tempo you want, and then there is a fill-in for it. Jesu onashwela Calvary, Kaliba karabini sarona, iyo Calvary, iyo Calvary, iyo. Yeah, that's just a sample of it. I feel it to be, and that's how it's sounding. Now I'm loading the second style. I come back again, file control, long press function, load style, execute. Now that one we've already loaded it. Let's go to the next style. Use either plus or negative to find the style you want to install. There is Kijaluo, there is Levy Reel, there is Lingala, there is S Reggae, there is 7. So let's install Levy Reel. Let's install that one as our second beat. Now a long press again. I do the same thing. I execute. Now all I have to do is press execution until I load it. Load it to 202 now. Execute. Yes. Load. Okay. Okay. Loading. The style is loading, and you wait for it to load and get complete. Then you can touch on any other thing. You give it this time to load. Don't rush. There's no need for you to rush. You just wait until your style is installed in the keyboard. Then you can use it. So it's complete. Now it's asking us to load another style. Now let's load the 7 style. Execute the same way. Now I'm going to load the 7 style. That is my 7. I'm loading it. Then what do? I do execute. Execute. Then I'm loading it to 205. And for your keyboards, you might find the different numbers, but that free space where there are no bits, that's why you install these expansion files. Now I execute that. Okay, okay. Load, execute, loading. Loading, loading, loading. You give it this time. For this sake, I want to play for us this beat through the keyboard so we get to listen how it sounds. It's one of the good beats. When we tell you there are beats for sale, you guys don't want to buy. But now today you guys can look at it, and then yes, you get to buy them. You get to buy them. Still loading. It's almost it's now complete. Now I go to my style. Now I have Jump South Africa as my 201. Then there is a Levy Reel 2. Then there is Levy Reel. Then there is a Lingala. Then there is a 7. So now this one is a repetition. 2 and 3 is a repetition. Let's now install another one in that. I come to my long press function here. Load style. Execute it. There's a style that I want to install. I'm going to install this one. That one, the Benson style, that one there. Execute it, execute. Yeah, execute that one. Then let me load it to 3. Execute, load, okay. Execute again. So it's loading, and after that you are going to test these beats and get to hear their soundings and their mandroblurious, how they can make you jumpicious. The loading process takes long, but you wait. It's complete. Now let me go to my style. There's Levy Reel, that's 002, then there is Benson 03, then we have Lingala, then we have Seben. So now let's start playing these beats. That's how that one is sounding. So if I want to increase the tempo, now when my cameraman lifts the camera up, I'm not going to waste time on that. Now the next style is that one. You can hear that. If you feel it's slow, you increase its style volume. Now the next style is bends on that one. That's the style that we've all installed. Now back to our styles. Now the next style is, now this one is playing like that. So there's a feeling for A and B, that's for each series. Now let's go to the next one, that's our Lingala. Now the next style, the last one. And then we end this video, this class. So that one, that's one, the best 7-beat for each series. Now that's basically about it, how to install your beats into the keyboard. So don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video with your friends. Yep, God bless you. See you next time for the next lesson.